Previously on Survivor. Joel became the first castaway sent home on day 2, but it was the stray boats that were cause for concern.
So Joel and Kurt for you?
Yeah, they'll give everybody like $200.
Right, there's one missing.
Whatever on it.
At the reward challenge, Melissa emerged victorious and selected Mo and Tina to join in her reward, further telling of their alliance.
Mo and Tina.
Mo and Tina.
Thanks.
The alliance of Jason, Courtney, and Lee remained concerned and discussed the possible options. Lee was looking to take the aggressive route and blindside his wife Tina, but Courtney was looking to be more conservative by taking out Stacy.
More time.
Yeah, I think more time.
So you guys are okay with Tina on next?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not this coming time. Well, I mean, if we all home,
So who are you gonna do next?
Stacy.
Oh, really? I like it.
Stacey out.
I just want one more person out.
At the always controversial Touchy Subjects Challenge, battle lines were drawn. Who does not deserve to be here? Stacy and Tina were knocked out early, preventing their immunity. In the end, thanks to Courtney, Allison stayed dry and won immunity. At Tribal, Lee's plan was revealed and it was too late for Tina.
As of right now, I would say I would trust the 5 people to my right more than the people to my left.
It's a little surprising because one of the people to your left is your wife.
Yep.
Tina, you a little scared?
Always.
As she became the second member of the jury.
The 4th person voted off Survivor Erie, Tina.
Then, in a surprise twist, it was revealed to the castaways they would be competing in an immediate immunity challenge and tribal.
Alright guys, stay put. We have an immediate challenge, followed by an immediate tribal.
Now, Survivor Erie.
Alright guys, welcome to Pick Your Poison. I'm going to ask you a question and you're going to reveal the animal or reptile on the front. When you are wrong, you are out immediately. Let's start off with an easy one. The Swahili word for them is Simba. Lion it is. Everybody's right. Their grooming process is very calming and they go into a trance-like state during it for hours. Alright, we're good. Gorilla is the correct answer. Lee, you are out. Allison, Scorpion, you are out. Wayne, you are out. Alright, they have 2 layers of fur. A short layer for warmth and a long layer to keep water from their skin. Correct. Fair. They have been known to roll rocks into traps to set off the trap and eat the bait in safety. Correct answer is bear. We just lost 3. We are down to Melissa and Stacy. They don't have eyelids or ears like we do. They rely on vibrations to hear. Correct. Their meat is called bush meat, and it is illegal. Correct.
Stop being good to me.
Some have up to 10 eyes, though they can't see very well. Correct. In the wild, they rest for about 20 hours a day. The male is called a boar. You're both wrong.
Wrong.
Yes, so you stay in it. The correct answer is bear. The female do the hunting. Correct. During courting, the male uses infrasound to communicate. Now we have a winner. That winner is Stacy. Alligator.
Dang it, I picked gorilla. Good job. Way to go.
Congratulations. Thank you. Everybody over here right now. Time for travel. All right, Jason, you're up. Have the vote.
If this works, I'll have control of the whole game. But if it doesn't, but the one before worked perfect, so we got Tina out of there almost unanimously. If this plan that I have works, I'll have control of everybody.
They're getting easier.
So I guess I'll find out if I'm gonna be in long or be tossed out. Because if I don't get no votes, then my team ain't my team.
Nothing to say about this. Except.
Okay, I'm going to read the votes out loud. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. At this time, I want to ask if anybody has a hidden immunity item they would like to play. Now it's time. Great. I'll play it. The rules of Survivor state that if you play a hidden immunity idol, no votes cast against you will count. This is a hidden immunity idol. All votes for Wayne will not count. Let's get to the vote. First vote. Wayne does not count. Second vote. Lee. Third vote. Wayne does not count. Fourth vote. Wayne does not count. 3 votes Wayne, 1 vote Lee, 3 votes for Wayne do not count. 5th vote. Lee. It's 2 votes Lee. 3 votes for Wayne that do not count. 6th vote. Wayne does not count. 2 votes left. 2 votes Lee. 4 votes Wayne that do not count. The 5th person voted off, and the 3rd member of our jury, Lee. Can you bring me a torch? Lee, Travis vote. Alright guys, another immunity has been played, and a little bit of a flip there. Looks like Wayne was going home, but saved himself, and there goes Lee. Got a 3rd member of our jury. Now I'd like to tell you that back at camp there is another hidden immunity. I received no clues. So good luck. Happy camp.
All right, so you were voted out 3rd on day 2, 5th overall. How does it make you feel?
I'm good with it. I'm not surprised. A lot of bad decisions, but it is what it is.
What do you think did you in?
I really don't know. I told people I vote with them the way they wanted, and it made sense to keep numbers, but I think there was some people trying to prove to other people their alliances, which is fine, and again, it is what it is.
Who's your favorite to win the game at this point?
I'm gonna say Allison. You wanna know why?
Any reason? Yeah.
No, I don't know. She's a good competitor.
All right. Well, thank you for playing.
Thank you.
Lee, you were voted 4th out on day 2 and 6th out overall. How do you feel?
I'm good. I think we had a good alliance. It had some cracks and flaws and exactly what I thought happened. I think that Allison and Wayne and those guys are on the other side together still from the original tribe.
Do you think someone led on that Wayne was going to be voted out there?
I think Wayne was going to play the vote at this point no matter what, just because it's the last vote before it's an even split down the middle of the tribes.
Who's your favorite to win at this point?
According to Wayne.
Awesome. Thank you.
Everything's working out pretty nicely.
Me and you have a better shot of beating these 3 in immunity challenges.
Don't take her out, huh?
If it comes down to physical challenges, I think me and you can.
So take her out now. Unless she wins immunity, then we'll do we gotta do a second place person in case she gets the immunity. Like on the next challenge. Be careful, because one's high.
What are you thinking? Courtney and Jason.
I don't know, I haven't really got that far yet. Well, let's leave it at that for now, and then we'll continue in a little bit. Like, we'll see what happens here in the next little while, and who does what, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Because Wayne found the music, don't say nothing to
Oh,
me.
I figured he did. I saw him over there.
Yeah.
Fumbling around with something.
I seen him pick it up, but I played stupid with him. And then I think Jason told Stacy that he found one. He has a fake one that he got from his car. Or from wherever. So, I don't know if she believed him or not, because she's still looking pretty good for it.
Mm-hmm.
She believes like a sign of trust. So we're not doing that to each other. I know that she really didn't understand all that. You know, like, put you back together. I feel I should talk to her now and be like, look, I maybe just implied that I went the whole, you know, this Ford and everything. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I watched him take it. But we're gonna play off. I have another too. It's basically they've used this one as our last chance. I'm gonna offer to give it to Stacy after the immunity, try to get her trust, and tell her that it could be me, you, Mo, and her, and then we can ditch Courtney.
You could be like, this is my sign. I want you to trust me. And that way she wrote without allowing me to. I think it was the kind of how challenge works, but. What? How challenge works.
Alright guys, you're down to 7 now. After a couple immediate tribals there, you just lost 2, and now you're down to 7. Now we're back to just a good old-fashioned reward challenge. What we're gonna do is we're going to balance these balls onto these plates. As many as 3 at a time. The first 2 we're gonna do for a minute each, and the last one until the last person's standing. You wanna know what you're playing for? The winning player gets to choose the order of the next immunity challenge, which is a time trial challenge. Worth playing for?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's get you lined up. Set.
It fell off.
You're away. 30 seconds and you can touch your ball. Oh, his position sucks. Mike is resting in a dimple. Stacy's still keeping that thing steady. Courtney is right in the middle, hasn't even moved. So is Jason. 45 seconds. One more. 5 seconds. You're good. Now 2 balls. We're gonna step this up. All right, we have Mo, Wayne, Stacy, Courtney, and Jason. Reset them on. And release. Give you a few seconds to get situated. And hands off. Wayne is out.
Oh, that's some
Jason's out. Wayne is out. Mo's working on the corner. Mo is out. We have 2 left. 40 seconds. 20 more seconds. Jason and Courtney. Choose the order in the next challenge. Vital. Courtney suddenly losing it. Courtney's out. Jason wins reward. All right. Congratulations, Jason. You'll get to pick the challenge, the order of the next challenge. So think about it. When we have you over for the next one, you can reveal how you want to do it. So it's your choice to choose the order. Think about it and go back to camp. We'll be back shortly.
Allison, me, you think, are you okay with that? Like, and I was like, because I'm completely down for it. We don't want to talk to Courtney about working with you at all.
Right. Well, that's why I
I'm
haven't.
sure she's not that good.
Right. Well, and that's why I haven't, like, when you guys have all been staying together, I haven't been coming over. Because I didn't think she'd be cool with it.
We don't think she did.
Right.
But I know you're closer to us and Wayne, and that's why we don't go over there.
Right. Right. Right.
But ideally, like, those 3 Not this on the home.
What?
I'll show you this later after the challenge.
Okay. All right.
Stacy, I'm gonna need that immunity back. Immunity is now up for grabs. This is an individual immunity. It's gonna save you at the next track. Welcome to hanging out. In heats, castaways will hang from a bar as long as possible. The player with the longest time wins immunity. Real simple. Maybe not so easy. All right, Jason, you wanna come forward and I will get your order of people. Ready, set, release.
That was fun. Keep going.
Those awfully confident. Swing method, and out. Stacy is doing the interlocking. Something different. Jason staying nice and calm. Have to pick the order of the challenge Stacy's out. Mo's staying nice and calm. Doing with the same grip that Stacy went with. So the hands are still the tough
They're just
part.
slipping. It's because they're not, it's this bar's big.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Overall.
I'm slowly going.
What a grimace. Might be the first grimace I've ever seen from Mo in this challenge. A little bit of struggle, hands are slipping. That left one, if you can get yourself back up there, that's your feet.
Getting close. Look at his face. It's hurting.
What himself is doing pull-ups. How confident he is.
I'm just trying to get better.
Slowly he's dropping.
That left hand is hanging on for life.
There we go.
All right. That'll do it. Mo wins immunity.
Nice job.
All right, Mo, congratulations. You win immunity. You are safe from the next vote. All right, rejoin your tribe. Back to camp, and I'll call you here shortly for the next tribal.
He's working like he's playing it very well. They give it the fake one.
I just found that other one. Mine's on it.
Mine?
No, but no, the real one. I found it. Yeah. Mo knows I found it, though. I assume he told. Well, he probably told Allison.
The other one that I had is under the bridge. It's down. It's over crevice, and Jason found the one that you hit, and they think they have it, but they don't. There's something blue. And the key. I put a real key in it. He's my mom's old mailbox key. Took it off my key ring. Yeah.
All right, guys. Now bring in the members of our jury. Joel, Tina, and Lee voted out at the last tribal council. So Jason, what was the thought in the order?
Well, we all pretty much unanimously decided that we were probably going to lose the challenge, so why not let Mo go last and do pretty good.
Rather do that than maybe see how long he could go and see what you had to beat.
I knew I wasn't going to last long enough, so...
Wayne, you were out in seconds.
2.68 seconds.
Do you feel this is just not your challenge? You just, there's no way you're
Everybody in
beating
this park knew that wasn't going to be my challenge. Hanging. We better have an eating wings challenge to make up for that farce of a one-sided community challenge.
Stacey, you worried about tonight?
Anytime you come to tribal, you're worried about the vote because you don't know what anybody's thinking. I mean, yeah, you may talk about things and think you've got an idea, but at any point in time, things could change and you could be blindsided. So there's always a little bit of worry when you're not wearing the necklace.
Melissa, there's a new idol in play. Is that a concern?
It could be depending on who would have it, but I think at this point, not really. I mean, the idol, you always want the immunity so you stay safe, but at the same time, if you're going to get voted off, you just give it up and then you've got another tribal to come to, so it saves your butt for one more round.
And Mo, is it time to start thinking about the final three?
Final three?
Yeah.
It's a little early.
Is that the game plan? It's a
I
little
haven't thought
early. We
far
have
ahead.
7 people.
I haven't thought that far ahead about it myself, but it's time to start thinking about what others are thinking.
Courtney, same question.
If you're not thinking it, it doesn't matter.
And maybe it's not early, so as what Mo just said. Maybe it's time to start thinking, but you're already final three.
You play the game to win, obviously. You play to have a good time, but the end result is to win. If you don't, life's not over, it's not a big deal. But part of winning is also being that final three. And you need to consider all these things going into the game.
All right, with that, we're going to vote. Mo, you keeping that necklace?
Yes.
Alrighty, let's get to the vote. Let's go right to left this time. Melissa?
Sorry, it had to happen at some point.
Sorry, I lied to you.
This one is a tough one because no matter which way I vote, the person that I want to stay is not going to be able to stay. So it's not really going to matter, but I'm just going to throw a vote in there just to throw a vote in there. No.
Hope that's how you spell that.
Don't really have nothing to say.
All right, guys, I'm going to read the votes aloud. The person voted off will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. This time, I'll ask if anybody has a hidden immunity idol they would like to play. Now it's time.
Everybody knows I got it, so I might as well use it.
Alrighty, back on the keys. All right, the rules of Survivor state that if a hidden immunity idol is played, that person's votes do not count. This is a hidden immunity idol. All votes cast for Wayne will not count. First vote, Stacy. Second vote, Courtney. 1 vote Stacy, 1 vote Courtney. 2 vote Courtney. 2 votes Courtney, 1 vote Stacy. Stacy. 2-2, 3 votes left. Courtney. 3 votes Courtney. 2 votes Stacy, 2 votes left. The 6th person voted out. And the 4th number virgin. Can you bring me your torch? Courtney. The tribesman.
Well, Courtney, you played a good game, but it looks like didn't work out so well for you.
It didn't?
How do you feel?
Good, because it's a long day yesterday and a long day today, so it's kind of nice to not have to mentally think about a lot of this stuff. And I guess I'm a little mad that I thought what was a very strong alliance, somebody obviously flipped. And I will find out who that was. So yeah, it's bittersweet, but the final 6 when I left was a very odd 6 at that. So who the final 3 will be probably even more interesting.
Seems like all the new people were gunning for the ones that have played before. Do you feel like that had a factor in you being voted out?
I think people telling the new people things about veterans, like you can't believe them or they'll backstab you, I think that doesn't help. And it's hard to convince the new people that may not necessarily be true this time around, because if you play this game several times, like I have you really have to switch some parts of your game up, or you're going to be as predictable, as the sun rising. So I think that part of it wasn't as fair.
Out of the 6 that are left, who do you think is going to win?
That's tough because I don't know who everybody's going to put their votes on, obviously, because we're not that far in. And I don't even know who I would want to win at this point because I'm going to get out who flipped, and that's going to help my decision. Because our 4 they were solid and loyal, and obviously that wasn't the case, so I want to know who flipped.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay.